Alright, what's up guys? This is Taylor doing the free video for Wednesday the 3rd of September. Short-term action is a bit of a tough read here for the market. QQQ kind of range-bound going back to the beginning of August. The flush, the pop, the flush, the pop. And yeah, I think in the short term here, it's kind of a question of eventually which way will that brand new daily squeeze fire. From the indicator's point of view, everything's just kind of neutral. Neutral on the daily chart, the 4-hour, the 2-hour, the hourly, all the way down to the 5-minute. And I think, yeah, if you could get a couple of closes back above your 21 EMA, then you get maybe a 15-minute, 30-minute hourly buy trigger. Should make for an easier swing long. And then vice versa, they break the rising 50. Couple closes back below the 50 with a 30-minute, 1-hour sell trigger. At that point, could make for an easier short. Patience until then, but for the Google here, pretty good pop. I would call it a pretty good pop. Google into the 231 here today. And I think a big part of that pop and that move being the monthly squeeze behind it. So we jumped in, got long back here around like 200, 205. And you've got the big monthly squeeze setting up. You have the structure, momentum, the perfect score of 15. The thing is, a squeeze just fired, and frankly, the entry should have been back here closer to like 175, 180, where we got long closer to 200, 205-ish. So down here on the histogram, you have the green and your white arrow. In terms of risk, in terms of the best risk reward, we're going to get that on the green arrow. That's your squeeze, your score of 15, and you got the bad boy at the sweet spot. They had a green arrow squeeze back here. Kicks off a decent push, and they chop it, pull it back. You had, again, 2 green arrows back here. And the difference is, if you catch it on the green arrow, you're long for maybe, we'll call it 175, 180. If you take the green arrow entry, you've caught about a 30, 35% push here. My entry off of the white arrow, right? Good looking squeeze, good structure. Checks on the boxes, but a little further from that 21 EMA. We're long from 205-ish. We only caught about a 10, maybe 11% pop. We played the December expiration 250 calls, and we bought them for like 298. Sold them today for about 6 and change. I think back here on the green arrow, they're going for anywhere from like 70 cents to about $1. But point being, when you can find the compression on the monthly chart, can make for a good pop with patience. So if we jump to maybe Amazon here, another one with a brand new monthly squeeze, and for now you do have the green arrow. Meaning in the short term for a big swing, you're wrong under, call it 200. And your target on this one would be closer to 265, 270. Point for point, if you're long from, call it 225, you take on the $25 of risk in exchange for what could be maybe 40, $50 of reward. Now, granted, we're looking at a monthly time frame. It's not a 15-minute, 30-minute squeeze. The kind of thing I think you play with plenty of time till expiration, looking out into December, January, February. But again, similar to Google, give the idea time. Good trend behind it, good structure, score of 15. That is your A+ monthly squeeze at the buy zone. Good until 200 breaks. Another example here would be the SMH, the old chips. And look, any pullback into like 280, 270, 260, in the grand scheme of a good-looking monthly squeeze, I think makes for a great buying opportunity. Target on that one would eventually be 325-ish, and one more for you here would be the, let's go look at AMD. Advanced Micro Devices. Okay, that one actually fired long, so what about maybe the XLK? Alright, big tech ETF, and that one fired long here as well. Target would be closer to 280, 285-ish. One more for you will be, 2 more for you actually. One being the IWM, the other one being the RSP. So for the Russell here, again, it could all change tomorrow until things change. would point towards a path into higher prices between now and the end of the year. Big monthly squeeze, got the green arrow. Target would be closer to 270-ish. And then maybe the most interesting one here would be the RSP. And the RSP is your equal-weighted S&P 500. And again, that would point towards not only a strong market, but also maybe a decent, call it across-the-board participation. Financials, maybe some healthcare, the industrials, energy, maybe not only a big tech, big chips party. But all right, y'all, Google being the poster child here for a powerful monthly squeeze. We got one shaping up in the Amazon, one shaping up in the SMH, XLK, IWM here, and a few more. And again, these are bigger picture ideas. So in the short term, allow for things to maybe pull back a little bit more. But in the Q4 into December, January, February, I do like them for a breakout. So yeah, keep an eye on those. Thank you all for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Adios.
What's up, traders? This is Taylor from Simpler Trading. I wanted to thank you for watching our video, and if you liked the video, go on ahead and comment down below, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon to get a notification anytime we upload our next video. And of course, if you want to watch us trade live in real time with our own money, check us out at simplertrading.com. Until then, trade safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.